See.
It's a lot. It's a lot, yo. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. We on live now. So
Okay, so what
let
are you
me
gonna ask
introduce.
me?
All right. Well, let me introduce because
Go
we on
ahead.
live. We on live. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is KLA Cloud the Wanderer. Well, I got an interesting guest, and I follow her on IG and all that stuff, and I wanted her I wanted to talk with her and stuff, and and she's here, Tina Trap
Oh,
Queen
that's me.
Fernandez.
See? Yeah,
Yeah,
trap queen. That's
yep,
me.
yep, yep. So how you been?
Good. I'm just getting ready for my next show. I was just sick recently, so I'm getting over that. So I sound a little nasally, but yeah, I'm just getting ready to compete again.
Okay, what show was this, if you don't mind me asking?
It's nationals in South Carolina. It's to get my pro card.
Okay, okay,
So,
okay. That's cool.
yeah.
So what? So you do figure
I do physique now.
physique? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You don't double dip because you
I
seem like you
have
could do
I
figure.
have once, and you know what? I won first place in figure that show, and I won first place in physique. Physique, I won the overall. Figure, I did not, and I was confused because I thought I should have. And they said that I'm too striated for figure now. My
Okay,
glutes.
all right,
Yeah.
all right,
So I
all right.
figure I'm just yeah. I don't like to wear heels anyways. That's why I moved to physique. So I'm just gonna stick to physique now.
Mhm. You think you
Yeah.
you got that size for physique?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, because you see, huh?
Oh yeah. What do
Okay,
I not look?
all right.
Do I not look very big to you?
I can't really tell. Like I
It's
would have to be
deceiving.
see you in person. Yeah,
I'm
I could
actually
see.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. You
uh,
might not be able to tell, but I
yeah,
am bigger than I. When people meet me in person, they say I'm always way bigger in person than I am on like Instagram.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so how
Hmm.
you got started in bodybuilding?
So 2016, it was my New Year's resolution just to get into the best shape of my life because I was just a mom and I was tired of feeling uncomfortable with my body. I wanted to feel super confident. So I hired a trainer, and my trainer was like, "You should compete. You would be amazing competing because I'm a natural athlete." And she saw that I took on weight training like really well, and my body was kind of really changing quickly. And I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not the type of person that wants attention. I don't want people looking at me. I think it's weird." Because I'm actually quite an introvert, and I really don't like, despite being on social media, that's just work. I would never have it if I wasn't um, using it for work because I actually am very introverted, shockingly. Nobody believes it, but it's true. I don't like people staring at me. I don't like being in big groups. I don't like being in crowds. So that was like my fear of getting on stage. I was like, there's no way I can get on stage and have people staring at me. It's just, there's no way. And then one day I was like, maybe it's time for me to get out of my comfort zone and just try it and see what happens. And I was terrified, but I did it. And I got third place. And the competitive side came out of me. And I was like, no, I want first place. I'm doing it again. And that's how I just started the ball.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
so was your knee shaking? Was you have
Oh,
butterflies in
yeah.
your
I was very nervous. I probably would have done
yeah.
better, to be honest, because my posing was probably awful because I was so scared. And I remember thinking I
Yeah.
probably could have gotten second or first if I wouldn't have been so scared. So I'm like, I have to do this again and do better. And my second show, I did my posing better, but I actually did terrible that show because I had already gotten too ripped. And they don't want that for a bikini. And I was pretty shredded my second show. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to figure. So I jumped from bikini to figure by my third show.
Okay. All right.
So gaining muscle in my upper body
Well,
was always easier for me.
oh, all right. Well, we got some guests. We got some guests so far. They came because they knew that you was gonna come. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yay.
we got James, Henry, High Cloud, Buddy, and everyone. Hey, what's up? Good luck
Thank
on getting your
you.
pro card. Yeah. Good evening, folks. All the way, George Page, James, Henry. Okay. Hey, class, stopping by. This muscular, lovely. Yeah, it's funny. He stops by as soon, but it's cool. I can understand being introvert. Yeah, I would say I'm an introvert also.
I'm
I
a
don't. I'm
huge introvert.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'm not always a fan of people all the time.
Mm-mm, I'm
How
not at
how
all.
Yeah, yeah, but I I just try to like tolerate people as much as
Yeah,
I can. You know, that's all.
me too. And people usually don't believe me because I'm so good with people and I'm extremely outgoing and very social. I have good social skills, but that doesn't mean I want to do it. That's just I'm a nice person and I'm great with people, but like on my Instagram, what you see is real, like the way I act and talk, and that's me. I'm just goofy and silly and, but that doesn't mean I'm talking to anyone. I'm just showing my personality, but Instagram is hard for me a lot of times because it's so social that it sometimes it's painful to me.
What make you do Instagram? If your mom asking.
My photographer, when I decided to push my career in bodybuilding and I have an OnlyFans, he said you have to have Instagram, and I was like, I don't want it. And I got it. It'll be 3 years I've had Instagram, and because I had Instagram for before I was bodybuilding, and I deleted it because I hated it so much. And then 3 years ago, my photographer is like, you have to have it. I brought it back, and then my following just grew instantly. So
No, you seem like you have a different persona on
then what?
Instagram. You just
No,
right
what
now. You
how
just
I am on Instagram is all genuine because I like to fuck around a lot. I don't know if I can say it. Am I allowed to
yeah.
cuss?
As
I
long as they
joke
don't
around.
demonetize. Yeah.
I joke around all the time. That's just how I am. Like I like to fuck with people. I like to joke around. But I am very outgoing, but you have to understand Instagram, you're only seeing pieces of how I actually am. I'm a homebody. I'm with my kids 99% of my time. People have this perception of me that I'm like maybe completely different than what I actually am, but I don't portray anything else than what I am. I say all the time I'm an introvert, that I'm a mom. I've had a boyfriend for 4 years, and people just assume all these other things.
No. You was married one time, right?
I
And
was married. I was with my husband for 20 years, and
yeah.
people don't seem to understand that either. That I went from my husband straight to my boyfriend, and that's another huge factor in my bodybuilding journey of why I've become so. Uh, I got, I grew basically because I was my husband. He uh, he basically blew up my life overnight to where I kind of had to dive into bodybuilding to save my mental health. You know,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I notice a lot of women, they use bodybuilding as to help them cope, you know.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was either people, you know, don't understand. It was I didn't get on antidepressants. I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I said I have to be a better mother because my kids don't have their father, so I have to take the place of both. This is what I need to keep me going, and it was training. It just kept me mentally going to where I
Mm,
wasn't lying in bed crying. I wasn't doing antidepressants like I said. I was raising my children and being a good mom and training and trying to make a living. I mean, he left me, with all the bills and everything. So I had to figure out all of this all at one time.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's okay. It's for the best. Like it sucked at the
Yeah,
time, but it's totally made me who I am now, and I'm so independent and successful. It's amazing where I came from to where I am now, you know.
yeah. I could see he don't like you and him are not in a relationship, but with the kids, like making them suffer. I don't. Yeah.
You know, he has an alcohol problem. So that's
Oh,
why. He
okay. All
went
right.
off the deep end and basically just left and drank himself stupid for years. He wasn't in their lives, you know. He's back in their lives now recently. But yeah, for the last 7 years, I've pretty much raised my kids on my own.
Oh, all right. I mean, I would say give him a chance, to help with the
I
kids
do.
and
We're
stuff
actually
like
good
that.
friends. We're actually really good friends.
Yeah, that's a
Now,
start. That's a start.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm all about.
that's a start.
Now, this guy's probably had 100 chances. But the fact of the matter is he's my kid's father, and I love them more than I dislike him and what he's done, and I want them to have a dad. So I rather get along with him and be great friends with him and co-parent great than be drama, you know? So we get along really
Yeah, yeah,
well despite everything he's done. I don't hold on to any ill will.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well, you got some more comments. All the ways George Page. Do your kids come to the shows?
some shows. They're so in South Carolina, they're all going. And actually my ex-husband's going too. All five of us are going as a family. But no, me and my husband are not ex-husband are not together. We're just going together. We have separate
Yeah.
rooms and we're just spending time with the kids together at my show.
Yeah, he's supporting you. That's all.
Exactly. And he's gonna fly home with the two younger kids and me and my older daughter are going to New York after. So
All right. So like in terms of a bodybuilder, like who's your coach? Ashley Jones?
yes.
Oh, okay, okay. How you get connected with her?
I sought her out for posing my first physique show and I vibed with her so well. I said, if I don't win my pro card this show, can you please coach me my next one? And that's what we did. So she's been my coach. She
Okay.
was my coach my last show, and then she's coaching me through nationals basically the rest of the year. Like if I don't win in May, I'll keep competing the rest of the year until I get my pro card. I mean, I'm not going to stop. I'm determined.
I thought you, yeah, because I noticed that this bodybuilders that it takes them like 20 or 30
Yeah,
years just to get a pro card. How do you feel
it's
about that?
it's just one of those things that I say it's not if, it's when. So if it takes me till I'm 50, I mean, hey, I'm not going to stop. Yeah, I already set in my mind. When I set something in my mind, I just do it. So I don't care. I can't imagine giving up getting that. And it sounds, I remember thinking, like, why do people so desperate for their pro card? Who cares? It just happens to be a goal. And so wouldn't I complete it? You know, it's just a goal. It's nothing special than anyone else's goal. It's just my goal. So I'm gonna go for it,
Man,
you know?
that was before you was doing bodybuilding. Did you ever pay
No, I
attention to
didn't
the
I
sport?
didn't decide to get my pro card until I've won about 9 overalls. And I think
Yeah.
after the like third.
Oh, she got cut off. Oh. You hear me? You hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah. No. Nah, I can't. I can't. Hold on. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. You might be on mute. I see. Check your phone. Mute. Okay. That. Thank you. She coming back. Don't sweat it. She's coming back. Give her a chance. Yeah, yeah, we wait, it's good to see everybody here, appreciate that y'all guys coming. All right, thank you, Rolando. All right, all right, here she comes.
Hear me?
Hey, what's up?
Sorry, someone called, ruined the whole thing.
Oh, okay. All right, cool, cool. Everybody was worried, so
Okay, you can hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a lot of I was gonna be a lot of women and men are introverted. A lot of us is trust because of past bad experience with other individual makes. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I mean, I've been in certain environments and stuff like that, and make me don't want to say nothing to people and stuff.
Yeah, I
But
think
I kind of notice. Hmm?
I think that growing up, I was bullied like throughout my whole childhood. So I think
Me
that I just
too.
got
Get out of here.
yeah, I was bullied my whole childhood from age probably 7 to about 15. And I that does a
Yeah,
number on a child. That's probably why I
right.
am a bodybuilder, to be honest, because I think for the beginning I was seeking maybe approval and people like respecting the way I look. And then eventually throughout my
Mm,
journey, I let go of that and I said I don't give a fuck what people think about the way I look anymore. Because now I get bullied still, but it's on a different. Yeah, I'm getting bullied for something different. Before, I was getting bullied when I was younger for my looks. Now I'm still getting bullied for my looks, but it's because I'm muscular. That men
right.
have a serious fucking problem with it. So, or I shouldn't even say men. I should say males. Certain males don't like a girl that is more muscular than them. It really makes them feel emasculated, and they have to lash out at me or other women that are muscular to make themselves feel better. So I think with all that, yes, I am an introvert. I probably have a bad taste in my mouth from people, but that doesn't mean I don't think there's plenty of good people. I just like to have one-on-one time with specific people. That's just how I am.
Yeah. I mean, I, I mean, I've been bullied and stuff, but not to that level. I could, I think, people, how am I say this? People can't really like handle muscular women because
Right.
it's not really accepted in society like that.
Yeah, which is
That
ridiculous.
because it's like this, me growing up as a guy, you always been challenged by other men, and then when you see the women, it's like, and the feminism and all that stuff, it's like
Right.
equals equal, and there's some men, their mind feels kind of like misogynist, and they,
Right.
may not like the idea that women are muscular or they could do things the same
Yeah.
as them.
Or
I
better.
mean, well, you said it, not me, but but it can be confusing. Some people they just can't handle it. With
Yeah.
me, with me and with women with muscles. What started with me with having that lust for it, I think it was for Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman
Right.
growing up.
Right.
I
That's a
just
lot
see
of
the woman.
guys.
they picking up the car and Shira and all that stuff, Red
Yeah,
Sonja and yeah, and so like when I had to be like 15, and I seen it like in newsstands and all that stuff. So like I picked it up and I'm like looking at it. I'm like, wow, okay. And I probably seen like of course I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger and other
yeah,
guys, Dorian Yates and stuff like that, but they ain't really kind of. I guess because I was a teenager at the time, and at that
right.
time you're exploring sexuality a bit, and so when I
Of
seen it,
course.
it kind of made sense, and so
Yeah,
I just had a lust for it. But I noticed that sometimes people, when I was in social media, people kind of noticed that I like muscle women and stuff
right.
like that. And so, I would have friends get on me like, "Yo, you like that? You like that bitch? She Diesel?" I'm like, I didn't really have nothing to say. And then, I worked at the library, and I hanged out. I used to hang out over there, and I would draw like in the computer with muscle women and stuff. And so people would make comments and stuff like that, and you know, I had to kind of like endure it a little bit,
Right.
but it's not easy, especially you liking it because people kind of like look down on it. They don't really like take it seriously like that. Like, I mean, I
Well,
remember back in the days. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know, a lot of people could act that way, but I think more men like it than don't like it. I just think not
Yeah,
most men want to admit it because they're not comfortable within themselves because muscles are manly. So that makes them question their sexuality, like they're gay if they like something that's manly. So, um, I have so many men message me that tell me things like that. Or do you know how many people bully me on my page, but then they DM me that they want to talk to me and get to know me? It's a lot. And
yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that.
yeah,
I've
I
heard
think
that.
more men are attracted to it than not. And I've had many men message me saying they never have been until they saw me because I'm more feminine. So, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I get it. But I just don't understand why people don't just respect it though, because what we do is extremely hard work and you don't have to like it. You don't have to be attracted to it, but you should at least respect it. We're not hurting anyone. I like to be fit. I like to feel good. I love to work out. I love to see how strong I am. Why does that hurt anyone? It doesn't. So it's just ridiculous that people have such a
I don't
strong
know.
opinion about it. And the only thing I can think of is just people's own insecurities of not doing something with their fitness and their health. And so they have to kind of, you know, turn it around. Like, do you know how many times I hear every day that I'm unhealthy? It's a joke. It's like, come on, I'm unhealthy? Really? Okay. Because it makes them feel better about basically doing nothing with themselves, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess because of there's this skit I don't know like with Jim Carrey.
Right,
He's like the muscle woman. All the way George Page, because I don't care about the name, but I see the message of it. So
right,
he's like this muscle chick, and he's laughing like a horse, and he kind of he looks kind of mannish,
right,
and so that's how people kind of look at it,
right.
but there are beautiful women with muscles,
Yeah,
but
oh,
for some
yeah,
reason
100%. Like, I feel like I'm one of them. Like, I'm super girly, and I think it's beautiful, but like I said, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't expect it to be. I'm not trying to shove it down people's throats. I'm just trying to share my journey, and people don't have to like it, but I don't see why people have to be mean about it either, you
I
know?
guess that's life. You're not gonna
Yeah.
be comfortable
Well,
in
in
this
today's
world like that.
society, that's just acceptable. It's become acceptable to be basically a piece of shit.
Yeah,
And say
yeah,
what you want to say behind a keyboard, but heaven forbid anyone say it to anyone's face. Nobody does that anymore. Everyone's too scared,
to a
but
certain extent, to a certain extent, like
everyone's
because if you
there's
say
so many
certain
trigger
things,
words. Yeah, there's trigger words
yeah,
everywhere. And you know what? Heaven forbid you fat shame someone. Now, I'm not for fat shaming by all means, but people are very strong minded about that. But then they'll shame someone like me very easily. You know
mm,
what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense.
yeah. All the rage George takes Venus de Milo. That's the name. Jim Carrey was.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel your pain, Clyde, about your library stories. I thank you, JW.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
I used to draw. I used to draw them like in the computer and stuff, and I would animate them and stuff.
Well, that's
Because
cool.
sometimes it just gave me something to do. Yeah, it
Nothing
sometimes
wrong with
it gave
that.
me something to do.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Well, I could show some pictures a little bit. You like
That's me.
cosplay. You
I do. I'm a big
yeah.
cosplayer. That's
You like
me.
Princess Leia?
I do. I just love dressing up and being different characters, and I think it's fun. When I decided to put myself out there into the world, I wanted my page to be really fun and show my personality. And I'm just like a person that doesn't really, I don't take myself very seriously. I like to have fun and I like to make people laugh. And that's what I'm trying to share. Making people laugh to me is probably one of the best things in the whole world. I love making people laugh and make people happy. So I try to do that with my page and my pictures and my what I say in the pictures, and like, I just try to be silly and, fun.
Yeah. I noticed you also have a talent.
I do. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. This bra doesn't really
When
show
you
that
started
well.
doing that,
Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. What's funny is I've always been able to do this even before I was muscular, and I always did it for fun, like
yeah,
to my kids. Like I thought it was funny. And then once I became a bodybuilder, I realized it was kind of a big deal.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's cute. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. A lot of
So
a lot of
people
this
love
dudes,
it.
yeah, yeah.
People
I'm sure they
love
do.
it. Yeah, they do. I've
Yeah,
realized that. So I try to do one pec dancing video like per every other week because I feel like that's another thing that makes people happy. It's like a positive vibe, and it's like fun and very lighthearted. And I am a very like sexual person in the sense of like I put my sexuality out there, but I always try to be very classy, but funny at the same time. So I try to merge all these together. I never want to come off as tasteless, but stuff like that to me is very lighthearted and funny and cute and sweet. I'm not being like in your face, like raping you through the camera.
yeah.
I'm just trying to be fun and make people laugh and happy, and that's it. That's all it is. And people love
Uh,
it.
you, I'm sure that the pervs be liking it too.
Who?
The pervs, like
Oh, well,
perverts and all
duh.
that.
Duh. Of course they do. Do you know how many DMs I get saying what they're doing with the video? Trust me, I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a comment. I had like an avocado with lotion and stuff. But it means that it's arousing.
Well,
Yeah,
of
I mean
course
like
it
it's
is.
very arousing.
It
Yeah,
is. Men
yeah,
love pack bouncing. I've realized that. Trust me. But like I said, I always try to keep it cute and lighthearted. But of course, people get turned on watching it. I mean, that's just I have an OnlyFans. I do a lot of pack bouncing on my OnlyFans. People love it. I get it.
yeah. I mean, as long as you don't do it to the extreme, because there's some. I mean, to each his own. It's whatever, but I'm gonna go back to the pictures. So you like
For
Shira,
sure.
huh?
I do. I used to love that
You used to watch
cartoon.
it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She-Ra and He-Man. I loved. Yeah, that's I
You
had
like?
to
Did
do
you like
She-Ra.
Tila?
Did I like who?
Did,
Who?
Tila, Tila, the captain of the guards. Remember in He
Oh,
Man?
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been like since the '80s since I loved
How?
the movie, but I don't remember that character.
The animated cartoon, right?
Well,
Because it was like a
I watched the movie a million times, and then I used to watch the
uh,
cartoon, but the cartoon I haven't seen since I was a child. So
uh, you know they had a live action movie?
yeah, that's the one I watched that movie several times with Dolph
Oh,
Lundgren.
yeah. I mean, people didn't like it. It was
I
kind of
loved it.
trash.
I
I
loved it.
mean,
I saw it
when
so
I
many
was a kid,
times.
you seen the movie theaters, or you just seen it
No,
like
I just watched it at home several times with my brothers. Like my brothers and I loved that movie. So
yeah. You look like I mean, you seem like you could be like in a movie. Like I'm not
well,
just
you
saying that, but I
never
could see you.
know. I might be one day. You don't know. Like I actually have some things in the works, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you do a lot of classes. You went to like a comic book convention or something like
I went
that?
to Comic Con, yeah, and I was in a comic book,
Yeah.
and yeah, there was talks about a movie about the comic book that could happen eventually. I actually just finished writing a book, so and I'm hoping that turns into something. So there's lots of stuff in the works.
What comic book like what comic like about you like or just you becoming
No,
like a superhero?
it was about like two brothers, and one was bad, one was good. I was just like one of the brothers, or not the brother, but the bad guy. I was like his main henchman, basically. But I'm the woman. I'm a woman, and I'm like the strong girl that runs all the girls. So that was my character in the comic book. I was a bad guy,
Oh, okay.
basically. Yeah.
Okay. I probably gotta see it. I do. I like. I do. I interview like comic book artists, like people that starting out as becoming like putting their foot like on Instagram a lot of times.
Right, right.
So
Well, it was yeah, I was in a couple pages, and if there's a movie, if it turns into a movie one day, then who knows, maybe I'll be in it. That was the plan, at least.
yeah,
So,
I wish you good luck.
thank you.
I
Oh
seen you
God, not that.
on this on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I was
yeah,
watching that a little bit, trying to do a little research on you.
yeah. That was
Yeah.
an interesting day because those challenges they had us do had nothing to do with strength. I was like, I was supposed to come here and do feats of strength, and it was just it had nothing to do with that, so it was kinda confusing, but we still had fun.
What's your like workout routine like?
I work out 6 days a week. I do 50 minutes of cardio, and then, I do about an hour and a half of weight training, and then I do another 30 minutes to 40 minutes of cardio, and abs and calves 5 times a week.
Okay, okay. You don't mind me showing like a highlight film of you working out?
Sure.
All right.
just want to say one thing. Happy people aren't hating, and hating people aren't happy. So if you're one of those haters, I'm fucking sorry. I really am. But maybe it's time for a new hobby. Something that might actually make you happy versus picking apart people that you don't know just to make yourself feel better. So maybe you can too be one of the happy people that aren't hating. So get a new hobby. Hey.
It's every day. It's every day. It's every day you get harassed or something by
Oh, every day, hundreds, hundreds.
uh,
Yeah.
you don't
Oh,
be
it's
you don't
bad.
be just like you don't just be like cutting away from Instagram a little bit. Just be like, I'm gonna fall back with this Instagram stuff.
No, because this is the kicker. When say I have a reel that goes viral, it's very hard for me because that's when I get harassed the most, but that's when I make the most money.
Mm,
So I have to like just mentally check out and realize, listen, people don't like their lives. And so they have to come pick apart mine. And they're not happy, and I have to feel sorry
mm.
for them. Because no happy person is doing stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you're not
yeah.
happy if you're
You
going to
got
go
that.
seek someone out to go try to fuck up their day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that. Like there's people, there's miserable people out there.
Yeah,
Like if I
that's it.
wasn't interested, if I wasn't interested in a person like you, I wouldn't, be doing all that. I'd be like scrolling
Yeah.
away from the,
Or block
phone.
me if you don't like my content, block. You never have to see me again. It's the same people that come back again and again and again. And I don't block because I don't give a shit enough to block you. If you don't want to see me anymore, you can block me. If anything, you're giving me engagement and you're coming back and you're making me on your page more the more you comment. So you're helping me. So it's fine. I just let them go ahead and do it. I have to
Haters
laugh.
hate out of jealousy.
Hey, it's
That's
true.
what.
And you know what? I've decided that you know, I'm I'm on the fields, like they're in the stadium. They're on the sideline while I play and I win. They're watching me. So they can fuck off.
Well, you got your future side piece, Rolando G, Christina. I'm hooked, lovely lady.
Well, thank you.
I kind of want to ask you something. Do you do the sessions or you
I
just
do.
do?
I do.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. It kind of makes sense also.
I
Yeah.
do. I
I
travel
would.
all over the world to do them.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to like months ago, like last year. I started attending like this place called Velvet Row. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's in New
No.
York. It's
No, I think
hosted
I
by
think yeah, I think someone asked me to go there, but I'm pretty exclusive, and I'm very I like very particular, So
um,
I only go where people bring me. I don't just tour. I just go where people bring me, and people take me all over the place. Yeah.
yeah. Well, come to New York and we'll talk.
Oh yeah, I'll be in New York actually in May sessioning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's your time? What's your time bracket?
It's right after my show. I go from South Carolina to New York. It's like May 19th through the 22nd or something. So, but I'm already completely booked.
Oh, okay. All right. Too
Yeah,
bad. I
but
know
you
you
never
work with
know.
other people.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
I do. There's me. I'm so cute.
yeah. So what else questions? Well, I think I don't want to take too much of your time.
Yes, I have
So
family coming over right now, but I'm glad that we got to talk. And I appreciate you asking me questions and wanting to get to know me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry I look like
Well,
shit. This is like hours
nah, you
of
don't look like shit
training
to me.
today. Well, this is
You don't look
hours
too
of
bad.
training. And I broke up with my boyfriend
You,
this week, so
do
I'm
you
sad.
realize? Do you notice that there's a lot of guys coming to your coming to the chat, right? Christina,
What?
I'm a
Here?
man, not afraid, especially. Yeah, right here, the chat. It's the chat. Yeah, look, Christina, I'm a man, a Rolando man. I swear, afraid, especially one shape like you is my favorite. You still look feminine, most definitely. Just
Exactly.
your
That's what I
muscular
said.
is really exquisite.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the future we might meet again,
Yeah,
in New
sure we
York.
will.
So
Never know.
yeah. All
Well,
right.
I'm there like
Well,
once or twice a year, so
all right. Cool.
okay. All right. Well, it
Well,
was great talking to you.
likewise. And thank you
I
for
hope
coming through.
you're welcome. I hope you have a great night.
All right.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.